All right. Hi, everybody. Coming
Hi.
from a little darker place now. It's gotten dark out here. We are the Three of Pentacles, and I hope you can see me. I'd like to introduce my lovely sisters. We have Kyla,
Hi, everybody.
and we have our sister Lynn,
Hello.
and we are three tarot card readers
And
that pull
she
on.
is our beautiful Barbara, by the way. She
Oh,
Yes.
forgot
yeah,
to
my name is
introduce herself.
Barbara. I forget
Yes.
myself sometimes. I do that sometimes. My name is Barbara, and we are three tarot card readers that pull on world events and strangeness and mystical things. But we kind of like to focus on the world events right now since there's a lot of things going on right now.
Mhm.
This is for entertainment purposes only. And again, our channel is the Three of Pentacles. Please like, share, and subscribe so we can help grow the channel and comment so it can help with the algorithms and these types of things. So thank you so much for watching our videos. Now, we would like to ask a question today. I think we're going to ask a couple of questions. Now, the first question is about Cliff High, right? If now he's been saying that maybe you can tell him, Lynn, what he's been saying, and
It's
then we can.
it goes back to his webbot data. And his post, I think it was from earlier today or yesterday, it looks like on X. As I had noted, back in the hurricane attack on North Carolina, next it would be California, then the Pacific Northwest, and after that, the Northeast states and the Ohio River Valley. Pay attention, war is here. So, and then after CLIF, we kind of have Tori says mentioning some other things, and I think we're going to kind of pull on both, right? And we're going to check and see if what CLIF is predicting here, if there is truth and
If the,
integrity, if he's on track, as
yeah,
he has been pretty good with his predictions, with his webbot data. So,
yep. So he did say it's going to be California, then the Pacific Northwest, and after that, the Northeast states and the Ohio River Valley. So let's see if there's truth to that. What Uncle Cliff says.
yeah. And
We'll
Kyla,
see.
did you post it? Your
Yes.
already?
I just did the poll and posted it. Yep.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Oh,
Look at these cards.
look at that. Looking out. Oh, there's that Seven of Cups again.
Seven of Cups keeps coming up.
Yeah, and the
The
Empress is back again too. Look at all those wands and those
right.
gateways. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh.
Mm-hmm. A lot
What
of
do you,
passionate, fiery energy there.
but a lot, I would say a lot of, there is definitely some truth to everything. I think,
Mm-hmm. I think so.
to me, the Two of Wands almost reminds me of Cliff looking out and predicting with his webbot data.
That could be. What do you think about that judgment? That judgment kind of shows us that the
Wake up
integrity, the
call.
truth.
He's
Yes,
waking everybody up. Yeah. Yeah.
he is waking everybody up, looking on. Uh, it, I mean, I think the judgment also can mean that, yeah, there was a possibility because it's in a past position. So yeah, there's a possibility that was going to happen. However, maybe it has been pulled back because the Three of Wands gives a distance, the Two of Wands gives a distance as well.
Yeah.
But what we're looking at is the Six of Wands in the middle that looks like things have already transpired, which
Yeah.
we see we've seen in these last few days. Just from the first four cards, I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but the way I interpret it is that there's a possibility, but it's still far from it. It just gives me distance, the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. But they're definitely looking at it.
With these cards, immediately I got, so when I asked the question, I said, card number one will be Cliff High, and then card number two will be what he's saying. So he's looking on into the future. These are definitely possibilities, as you said. It's interesting in the bottom row we have, the Four of Wands as the outcome. So and that together with the Four of Pentacles is like us going into looking and taking a long-term view of the future. But this was clarified by the Empress. So it has to do with we're going into new territory with regards to the world and what it's going to look like, what is going to happen. We have the Seven of Cups and we have the Ace of Pentacles. And what I'm getting with these cards is this is definitely something that's in the works. I am getting that with the Four of Wands, it's been pulled back a little bit, so it sounds quite heartbreaking with the Three of Swords, but it may not. And we're going to put the energy out there that whatever happens is not going to be as devastating as it was intended to be. But I'm getting a little bit of a pulling back of that energy, and I'm hoping that it's meant to. You see, with the Seven of Cups, it's creating a lot of scare and a lot of not so good emotional thoughts about that. But I'm hoping that we're going into new territory with the Ace of Pentacles and it's going to be pulled back a little bit. But of course, very good information to keep in mind because things are changing all the time. So if you're in those areas, please take care, always heed warnings and, prepare spiritually, put that protection up wherever you are.
And it wouldn't hurt to prepare a little food and water
Physically
too,
as
just
well.
in case,
Yes.
obviously,
Mhm.
I'm a prepper, so I like to be
Yeah.
prepared. So I
Very
always like to tell
important.
people to be prepared too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
always important. Always important. Yeah. So yes, it looks like there's
Definitely a
there was
possibility.
definitely a big possibility with that
Mhm.
with the Judgment card. So like you said, it looks like it's been stepped back with those Three of Wands looking at a far distance. So that's a good thing.
But I think we need to put that energy to pulling back whatever it is, balancing out the energy and keeping that protection. It's very, very important. So
Yeah,
we are definitely going into
put
some
our
rocky
focus,
times.
right? Stay out
Yeah.
of fear and focus on the positivity to try to
Yeah.
help change any of that too.
The outcome, yeah.
In the words of Michael Jaco, stay in the love vibration.
Yeah, he's funny. He's funny. I love Michael.
Yep.
Reminds me of some high school friends I used to have. Yeah. Yeah. So great. So
So
are we gonna pull on
the
Tori?
Tori says so it's like an additional question to this one because I feel like we all feel like we're going into such uncertain times, and this is one reason why we're doing these videos as well. Is sort of we would do this to keep up to date with what's happening in the world, but we decided let's put this out there. Maybe it can help someone else as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is Tori's post yesterday as well. Oh, I didn't look to see what time, but she was saying the East Coast soon, and this is looking to me like an earthquake.
Yeah. Now, where did this video come from? Did she say?
Tori says, I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
It
looks
could be a
like an
video
X
clip.
post.
It's
So
one
it's
of her,
yeah, the video itself, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it's
not sure if it's a real video, if it's from a movie or something
movie
like
or
that.
yeah.
But it does.
I think she's just using it as a prepare type thing, for sure.
Just to give us an idea of,
Yes.
how things happen.
And Tori's another one of those ones that's predicted pretty well too.
Wow.
Yes.
So the Tory question, what was the question? How are we going to frame that?
So she says East Coast soon and seems to be pointing to an earthquake. So maybe we
East
can
Coast.
ask out, is there going to be an earthquake on the East Coast soon?
Okay.
Something
Now,
like that?
I'm going to try to do it myself here.
Okay.
It's a little dark, but it looked a little different, right?
Yep.
So let's go ahead and frame it like, will there be something like what we're seeing, which would be an earthquake on the East Coast soon? Is that okay?
Do we want to say like maybe within the next 3 months as opposed to soon, since time is so
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
3 months or 6 months? What do you want to do?
I would say I would be more like 6 months.
Okay.
What would y'all say? 6 or 3?
Okay.
Yep.
Both numbers are good. 3 and 6 is always good. So
Yep.
let's say if we can expect to see something like this video, an earthquake on the East Coast in the next 6 months. We do have a reoccurring card here. I'm going to see how. Okay. there's usually not any earthquakes per se on the East Coast, right? Not
Well,
usually. Oh
we
yeah.
had one here in Virginia.
Oh boy, really?
Oh yeah. It shook my house, and it was probably about maybe 20 miles at most as the crow flies from me, but it was felt all the way up in New York and out to Ohio. I actually added earthquake insurance to my house after that.
Did
It
you
shook the
really?
cabinets. Oh yeah. I was like, all right. And there's a huge fault. There's a huge fault line up and down. I don't know how far up and down the East Coast, but I know there's
Hmm.
one definitely in New York City area too.
That is really something. That is really something. I remember I had when I lived in Italy, I kind of experienced this little small earthquake, so that kind of shook me up a little bit. Okay, so the question was,
An
can
earthquake card in the
are we
middle.
going to have any type of,
And the
I know,
magician.
right? Have something like that, an earthquake on the East Coast within the next 6 months. Now, my eyes fall directly on the tower in the middle and
Yep.
the
The magician.
magician. So this makes me think that there could be a simulation of it done by the white hats.
Mm.
I mean, I know that sounds wicked or weird, but I see the emperor that's under the magician.
Mhm.
So, but when you get the sun card in any read, it brightens everything up for the positive. And then look
Well,
at the three of cups as well. Or it could be in a sunny place like Florida.
well, that could be where it bases, or it could happen and expose what happens to the littles. If you take that row and
Mm,
straight up and down, that kind of almost could be an exposure to me of what happens to the little ones
mm,
and what they're used for.
Especially with the Page of Cups and the
Yep.
Two of Swords on as clarifiers.
Yep.
mm. Yeah, that makes it. Does it? Do you all get that? It could be there could be a simulation of it.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that war coming up into the surface
The
kind of
surface
idea with
again.
these cards. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's almost like you can predict it because there is a plan of something happening underground that is going to be felt up above. And we're hoping that is for the better because there's a Three of Cups
Hmm.
as the outcome card, which is a celebration card. It can be usually a good card, or it can be read as, the party substance to those of us who know
Yeah.
what that means.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. You want me to pull a couple more just to because I'm so curious. I mean,
Okay.
pull a
Mhm.
couple more.
Sure.
I have the Knight of Cups. Can you see him?
Yep.
Mhm.
And I get I'm a good military card.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I have two knights coming in.
Yep. And
Right.
what did you ask to clarify with that?
Nothing. I just pulled two more
Just to
cards just
pull
to get it
tonight.
clarifying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
So we
extra.
have two knights coming in.
Yeah.
So
One slow and one fast.
yep, yep. And they're both well, this is our good military card. So
Yep.
at
Mhm.
least that. But yes, it could be read so many different ways. But because the card in the middle is what we see happening, what is
Mhm.
presented,
The
And
Tower.
and yeah.
and
So it looks like.
the magician is seen as the movie a lot too, so it could just all
Hmm.
be a part of the movie coming out with the good guys controlling it.
Yeah, kind of like a simulation. So, whew, oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, gotta get ready for that. Keep our eyes open for that.
Yep,
Yeah.
for sure.
And anybody that's on the East Coast, keep your eyes open too. If you have anything
Me and
happen in
you.
your area, yeah,
And Kyla,
have
that
any,
could be felt to you all the way up there too,
Yeah,
because we're
I
all in the
was
same
thinking
time
that
zone.
as well. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
And if you do feel something out there, see something, just write it in the comments or email us and let us know so we can
Yeah.
kind of do a video on it. And we'll
And let's all practice grounding ourselves into the center of the earth and connecting to source and putting that bubble of light around ourselves, our property, and humanity on the whole so that, this world can shift into a better one soon.
For sure.
oh, I agree. I absolutely agree. Wonderful. All right, with that said, thank you again for watching our videos and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And like Kyla says, let us know if you have anything that you would like us to read on. We'd be more than happy to do it. Thank you so much again. Watch Three of Pentacles.
See you, everyone. Thank you
Bye,
for
everybody.
watching.
Kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.